Welcome to the Smoking Grill Lounge. I'm Eric.
And I'm Dave, and tonight we're going to be reviewing the Brickhouse short torpedo. I guess CA said Figurado short torpedo. It's 5.5 by 52. It's got a Havana Subito wrapper, Nicaraguan binder and filler. It runs about, I think I picked these up over at High Times for about, I don't know, around $6 or something like that. So it was released a few years ago, I believe. And anyway, it's got a nice band on it though. It's very pretty. Get the yellow and everything like that on there. So,
we'll see how much you need to clip off to be able to.
well, it's not a Perfecto, so we're good on that.
Yeah, he's Perfecto challenged, but he's okay with torpedoes.
I'm Torpedo challenged, I'm not.
Next time we have a Perfecto, I'm tagging you out and going in and taking it over.
Exactly. Eric, continue on, sir.
Well, we've got a nice, nice natural wrapper. No visible veins. Really nice, wrap on this thing. The wrap's not invisible, but it's very smooth. And it had a really kind of fairly concentric torpedo tip, which is good. I like that for some reason. I don't know. The foot, I was getting just kind of aromatic tobacco, a little bit of earth, and then the wrapper was highly scattle to me.
Yeah.
And then we did note also that our two cigars were not exactly the same color. So mine was a little slightly darker and slightly more oily than Dave's, and they're out of the same box, correct?
Yeah, same box.
Yeah.
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 Same tobacco shop.
They're good.
Yeah. Yeah, I was getting like that barnyard and on the wrapper, a little bit of earth and aromatic tobacco on the foot. And the dry draw, actually got like a little bit of a dark fruit kind of on the dry draw with it.
That's good, yeah. And on the light, just a nice kind of sweet, slightly woody, light, initial light. It's really good.
Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, it's kind of woody starting out here. Got a little bit of that, a little bit of bitter too coming in.
A little bit of bitterness?
Yeah,
Yeah.
a little bit. No ammonia? Well, actually a little bit of ammonia on there.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not getting a lot on the retrohale at all.
Yeah, just kind of like wood and might be, we're using spills now. Just going to something a little bit different, change things up.
Yeah, we didn't feel like the matches were pretentious enough, so we went to the spills.
Exactly. Exactly.
Is that a Brentwood thing?
Yeah, I suggested it
It's
definitely.
a Huntington Beach thing.
Slumming down in here in Huntington.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. God, man, these guys. So yeah, so like we did another cigar review earlier, right? And
Because we're wearing the same shirts.
we're looking at the cigar.
If you ever want to know what review we're doing, like which ones we did on a certain night, because we'll do like two some nights, just look for the matching shirts for those reviews.
So
Hey,
we're looking at.
Are those shirts available for our?
If you want to, they're
viewers?
they're $20. $20 plus
Plus
shipping.
shipping, yeah, shipping.
Depending on Canada is expensive, right?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, you have to pay probably duty.
Duty.
That's a good word for it.
Exactly. Let's talk about that duty.
Anyway,
So let's
try.
talk about this though. Okay, so anyway, we're reviewing a cigar, a previous cigar, on the same night. And so I go to Eric, I go, now, this is a really good looking cigar. There's no veins in it at all. He's like, what are you talking about? There's a big vein in it. And he's like talking about the cigar like it's a big vein. I'm like, no, Eric,
Oh,
I
here
think
we go.
I think what it is it's the binder
Greg,
that's
this is a
kind of
rant, by the
going
way.
through, but it was a very smooth wrapper, right? So anyway, Greg comes over and looks at his cigar and goes, I think that's the binder that's going through. And of course, he goes, yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, you're right. It is. That's what it is. I get no respect around here. It's like with your kids, right? Your kid, you tell your kids what's going on, right?
Yeah.
Let's talk about that, right?
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Right, your kids, you tell
Or
your kids.
your wife.
A nugget of knowledge,
Yeah.
right? A
Yeah.
pearl of wisdom.
Usually the wife, but
Right?
sometimes the kids.
And they say, but then they
Hey,
go,
you don't know what you're talking about.
Right?
But then like some schlep, relative or family member.
Joe Schmuckatella.
You know what Joe Schmuckatella said, blah, blah, blah. He's a genius, No,
Right?
I told you that. Okay,
Whatever.
never mind, whatever.
I mean, it's like, it's
geez.
totally amazing.
Totally what we're
amazing.
talking about, right?
It's a
Like
different
you tell
point of view.
somebody something, like a piece of advice or something, and then
They don't take it.
But then somebody they barely know says it, and they're like, "Oh, this guy's a genius. This girl's a genius. Whatever, you know."
So what are you saying, Dave? You say I don't know my cigars well enough to
No, I'm saying
Say
that
that?
I'm kind of doing a kind of an analogy, I guess,
It's
to
an
that.
analogy.
To that. Yes.
Yeah.
In the annular space of smoking cigars.
The annular space in Dave's head.
Of course, that's not a thing, but
That was. I'm completely sorry for that, by the way.
it is what it is.
Dave's
There it
very
is there.
intelligent. He's very intelligent. He uses words that I don't even know what they mean sometimes.
All right. Yeah.
You know.
I'm just a knucklehead. But I love to smoke cigars.
That I think we all agree.
Yes. Yep. A knucklehead.
It could
Knock
be.
on wood.
It's a thing.
It
Yeah.
is a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's a thing?
Well, we're all knuckleheads.
That's a thing. But the rest of it's not a thing.
Well, we're all knuckleheads.
I love you guys. You guys complete me. You guys really do.
All three of us.
It's not something I want to see.
Yeah.
You gotta throw some Brokeback Mountain clips up.
What's that? I can't quit you.
I can't quit you.
I can't quit you.
Don't even look at me and say that, please. Nothing against you, nothing wrong with that, but it's not for you.
No. But anyway.
It's not
Well-
for me.
I actually got to meet Dave's girlfriend Friday night.
So,
that's
we,
a-
so we know she's just not a picture. That,
She does
Yeah,
exist.
it wasn't like some crap.
Well, yeah, she's from Canada.
Is she?
No.
Oh.
Remember when you were a kid in school, you know, you like, because you're a virgin or whatever it is, you know, and so on and so
Yeah.
forth, and like, you know, you haven't had sex, but, you know, your friends are giving you grief or whatever it is, and you go, well, I have a girlfriend, she's in Canada.
Now, I've got a friend that works at 20th century, 21st century, whatever they call them now. He talks about his girlfriend. We have never seen her, never seen a picture of her.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
He's
Yeah.
my age. You know.
Right. Right. Yeah, it's like, I
Yeah.
don't know.
Be true to yourself.
She'll probably turn up on the Instagram or something like that.
Your girlfriend?
No, his girlfriend.
Oh, he's got a wife.
No, his friend's girlfriend.
Oh, his friend's
I'd
girlfriend.
have to know her name.
I'm getting confused, and I'm not even. I
can't
thought I was on track here, but I guess I'm confused.
But
you
she's
guys.
a very nice
But nobody
lady.
listens to them.
I just wanted to say she's a very nice lady. Why she's with him?
Just she needs to be a little more careful with knives, but
She does. She cut herself in the kitchen. It was a bloodbath.
why,
Oh, that's
why did
right.
you even let her in the kitchen? Aren't you the?
That's
aren't you the
true.
cook?
Yeah, she's not really the chef like
She's
you
not
are.
the chef,
Yeah.
and I told her not to play with those knives. So, you know, she did it anyway. One of those things, those pearls of wisdom, right? I say, look, don't play with the knives. I got your little plastic knives over here. You play with those.
I should have said something Friday night to her. Like, hey, I guess, you know what? If I were you, I wouldn't touch knives.
What was it? Your famous Ginzu knives?
No, I mean they're not great knives. They're they're German knives or whatever they are.
Berghoff or something.
Something.
Yeah.
You know, Wusthof. They're Wusthof.
Wusthof.
They're Wusthof knives, but I mean,
So made
they're
it-
pretty sharp.
So made on all the leftover medicine stuff.
Probably. So, that's a good
German
one.
tanks.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's horrible. Yeah.
So, anyway, we're rambling on enough, I guess.
Yeah.
So, we're gonna come back, right?
Yeah.
Sooner or later, yes.
Sooner or later.
We'll see you in the next
Part.
Part two.
Part two. Part two.
The last part. Welcome back to the Smoking Grill Lounge, where we're reviewing the Brickhouse Short Torpedo.
Yes,
There's a longer one.
I think so. There's something longer. But this wasn't, yeah, I mean, it was pretty long, about an hour and a half, something like that, you know. So, getting to the first third. First third. So, there was some wood, dark fruit, and earthiness that I got in the first third here. And, you know, quite a bit of smoke, too.
Yeah. Yeah, I was getting the wood also. I was getting the wood.
Yeah.
And a little slight fruity sweetness in the first third as well with that. And then my wood turned into leather. Like a baseball leather. Stop. But then that sweet fruitiness kind of came through into the second half for myself as well.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, and I noticed that you know, we were commenting on this while we were smoking it, and you did kind of get those sweet notes throughout. And the second third, I still was getting the woodiness and a bit of the dark fruit, and there was a little bit of sweetness there that kind of picked up in the second third. And when it got around to the third, all that woodiness kind of went away. I mean, there is a little bit of woodiness left, but it's mostly earthy, kind of a cigar left over here. But I'm gonna smoke it down as far as I can go before I
As
burn
far
my
as you
fingers.
can.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, my third, it was started off with the kind of fruity sweetness, still a little bit, still waning, you know. It kind of turned back into wood a little bit for me, and then as I'm working toward the back here, I'm getting it's just kind of ashy and you know.
Yeah, no
it's
wood.
sorta- no, I will say that did produce a lot of nice creamy smoke, made good smoke rings, and get to play with my smoke.
Which he does like to play with his smoke a lot.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So how many, out of 10, what would you rate this fine cigar?
10 what?
I don't know.
Smoke rings?
Well, what are you gonna give it?
You know I'm
always
not gonna
change
call it
up.
smoke rings.
Of course not.
Yeah. So it was a fairly kind of a two-dimensional kind of a cigar. Medium body, medium strength. The flavors, it had that wood note for the first and second, third, and then it kind of waned. The earthiness was throughout. There was that fruitiness in the first and the second. So I'm gonna have to give this thing 6 1/2 bricks.
Very nice. Well, to add to that, I'm gonna go with you on the 6.5. I'm gonna give it 6.5 houses.
Wee, all the way
The
home.
Brickhouse.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pleasant enough, and bang for buck was pretty good, and I had enough enjoyment out of it. So
Yeah, we did enjoy the cigar. I mean, it was an enjoyable cigar.
Yeah.
I mean, for $6, I mean, come on.
yeah, it was good.
Yeah, it was definitely good, and so
It was fun.
it was enjoyable.
Yeah.
So social media, the Facebook is Smoking Gorilla Lounge, the Twitter is Smoking Gorilla, Instagram is Smoking Gorilla Lounge, Google Plus, Smoking Gorilla Lounge, and our email is smokinggorillalounge@gmail.com. If you want to pick up a nice shirt, we do have these available.
Yeah.
Cost you $20 plus shipping. If you want to join the Smoking Gorilla crew,
The crew.
when you come into the lounge, you can
That's right.
wear the shirt.
That's right. Yeah, if you're ever in town, email us or whatever.
Yeah, let us know you're coming, and
Regular guys.
Tuesday night's the regular night where everybody gets together and
That's our
smokes.
herf and turf, we call it.
Herf and turf.
Smoke and barbecue.
And I'm telling you one thing, we got a cow, right?
Well, yeah, and Angus coming. Yeah.
And Angus is coming, so
We're gonna have to eat that thing.
you might get a little beef.
Maybe.
Where's the beef? The beef is here.
Yeah, a lot of beef.
Yes.
All right. Well, with that, we'd like to thank you for joining us. I'm coughing now.
It's okay.
For the Brickhouse Short Torpedo, this has been Eric and Dave bringing the truth to the world.
One cigar at a time. Thanks for watching.